Hey guys, Brian here. I am at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in front of the biggest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Now, I have early park admission today. I'm staying at the Dolphin, which isn't a Disney resort, but it's an on property hotel, and you get early park admission. And I have not had early park admission in a long time. So I'm going to see if early park admission is worth it. Am I going to get on Rise of the Resistance? Am I going to get on Smuggler's Run? Or am I going to be in a queue for a long time? It used to be early admission was a thing. I don't know if it is anymore. Let's find out. Everyone is speed walking, of course, either to Toy Story Land or Star Wars Galaxy's Edge for Rise of the Resistance. Now, we are about 20 minutes away from the official opening of early admission. So I'm just strolling along. I'm not speed walking. I'm not running. I'm not in a hurry. I'm waiting to see that wait time, and hopefully I get some good news. Let's see. 45 minutes. All right, I'll do it. 45 minutes is fine with me. That's the lightning lane. This is the standby. The cast member said 30 minutes, not 45, so I hope they're right. 30 minutes is fine. For Rise of the Resistance, are you kidding?
Crews, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system.
Red 2 check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Oh my god.
Resistance spies. This ship is now under the command of the First Order. You will proceed down the hallway to the right for processing and interrogation. Now move along.
Oh man, this never gets old. Look at these guys. Oh my god, they look so real. Oh man. You know, it's so funny how everyone just doesn't talk and do everything that they're told like we're really prisoners. Everyone is like instinctively like, okay, I'm no longer a free person. Hear how quiet it is? Listen. You don't hear much talking at all in here.
I'm going to give instructions once, so listen carefully. You've all been assigned a color. Look down now. That is your color. Remember it. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's only a color. It's going to be very important later on. When the cell door opens, blue and red will enter first. Silver and orange will follow.
Don't worry, we're with the resistance. We're here to break you out. Let's go, quickly. Blue and red here, blue and red, silver, orange on the front.
Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you.
If anyone's back this time. Ah! The escape pod's just below us. Wait, why are you going up? I said down. Up is bad. Up is real bad.
Well, the sign said 45 minutes. The cast member said 30 minutes. I got off the ride 30 minutes after I got in the queue, so that was awesome. The ride is not working 100%. The part where Kylo gets blown away, that's missing. And they have a B roll, a B script, a B story where he's in his TIE fighter. So I don't know why that's not working, but it's still a fun ride. I love it. Rise of the Resistance is awesome. Would it not be amazing if that was Luke Skywalker's Red 5 X-Wing fighter? Oh my goodness. That would be amazing. That is amazing. Here's Chewie just strolling around. Hey, Chewie. Hey, Ray. All right, there it is. The biggest hunk of junk in the galaxy. Every time I come here and I see the Millennium Falcon up close and in person, I always have the same thought. When Princess Leia says, "You came here and that," yeah, that's so true, because when you take a look at this right now, it is a hunk of junk, isn't it? But we love it. And look at this. Standby wait time, 15 minutes. That is amazing. 15 minutes. That's like a walk-on. First time I rode this, it was a 4-hour wait on opening day of Galaxy's Edge. Now I'm just walking on in 15 minutes. Are you kidding?
My pilots are front, side by side.
Nice, two pilots up front, gunners right behind, and we're up and down, so we've been turning.
For your safety, remain seated and supervise.
Absolutely amazing. Now, my co-pilot had never been on the ride before and just sat there and didn't do anything, but that's okay. That ride is awesome. It never gets old. And 15 minutes here at the early park admission, that is a walk-on. And anytime you can get a walk-on on Rise of the Resistance, and then Smuggler's Run is a good day. So things are going pretty well so far. That ride never gets old. I mean, that's like my boyhood dream come true every time I step on the Millennium Falcon's deck. I love it. It's like the first time every time. I want to ask you a very serious question. Would you fly up against the Death Star in this? No way. No way. I mean, oh, I've got goosebumps. This is something I never thought I'd see, the real Millennium Falcon. Now, I know they have a carbon copy of Galaxy's Edge in Anaheim at Disneyland, but what a lot of people don't know is that the Millennium Falcon here in Florida, this is the real one. That's right. The one in Anaheim, that's a replica. Here is the entrance to the Galactic Star Cruiser, and until there's some big price changes, I'll never be walking in or out of that entrance, because that's just something I could never justify the expense of. All right, let's go have some blue milk. I haven't had blue milk since Galaxy's Edge opened, so let's have some. Now, this is not a good sign. There's no line for blue milk. Not a line at all. Here's my blue milk, which costs $9. And this is without rum. If you get it with rum, it's $16. But I don't need rum at this early hour of the morning. Now, why do we not have Baby Yoda here? Why do we not have Boba Fett? Why do we not have Mando walking around? Why do they have those characters at Disneyland's Galaxy's Edge and we don't have them here? All right, let's go. My $9 blue milk. Let's see what it tastes like. It actually tastes good. Now, I had blue milk one time before when Galaxy's Edge first opened, and it tasted like, well, chalk. It tasted like chalk. This tastes good. It's fruity. And even though it doesn't have rum in it, it tastes kind of like a adult beverage that would have rum in it. You know what I mean? Oh, I got brain freeze. Don't drink your blue milk too quickly. I don't know if it's worth $9. It'd be worth $9 if it had rum. If it had rum in it, $9, I'd say, okay, that's a good deal. But $9 without the rum, it's just a one-time thing. All right, let me have it. Let me taste it. I want to have that blue milk. I wonder if Aunt Beru offered Luke blue milk with rum, or if his was just non-alcoholic like mine. A Shirley Temple blue milk. Now you can get your Nazi uniform here at Galaxy's Edge, $129.99, and that does not include your Nazi hat. You know, I know these are based on the Nazis, and that's okay. They're villains in the movies, but is it anti-Semitic to be selling these uniforms here? Let me know in the comments. I think it might be a little anti-Semitic. Now, I know it's not, but every time I come here, I think of this as Luke's speeder. Man, that is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Now, this is the Droid Factory. Now, my daughter got a droid here on opening day of Galaxy's Edge, and all these years later, it still works like the day she got it. So it was worth the investment as a one-time thing. Now, these are Boba Fett. How much are they? Okay, so the helmet is $35. So the helmet is $35. The jetpack, which is really awesome, is $50. Oh my goodness. And that's not everything. These are for the wrists, so $50, $35, another $30, $29.99. So don't bring your kids in here unless you want to spend a lot of money. Ooh, Ahsoka Tano. I'd love to see Ahsoka Tano walking around here. Now, wasn't Chewie eating these guys before he befriended them? Oh my goodness. This is something I never thought I would see. This is the board game version of course, the game they were playing in Star Wars on the Falcon. It's not holographic, of course. Let's see, how much is it? It is $49.99. And it comes with all the monsters. That is pretty awesome, but how many times are you going to play it? Once? But it would be fun. And it comes with a little checker set, too. Wow, this is a wooden Boba Fett doll. $39.99. Whoops. It's like a Boba Fett voodoo doll. Watch his stomach. He's alive. Wow. Now, as I'm walking out, my 30-minute wait earlier, it said 45, but it was 30 by the time I completed the ride. It's now a 2-hour wait for Rise of the Resistance. Wow, I missed out on all of this excitement, up and down and up and down. 120 minutes. It's worth 120 minutes, don't get me wrong, but it's much better pretty much walking on like I did than this. Well, early park admission is worth it. I got on Rise like nothing. I haven't been able to get on that ride in the longest time, unless I wanted to wait for hours. So that was great. And then, of course, the Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run was a walk-on. So you can't beat that. Now, my big complaint always with Galaxy's Edge, where are these guys? Luke, Han, Leia, the great Obi-Wan Kenobi. Where are they? They're nowhere to be found. Now, of course, Chewie's in there. But come on, wouldn't it be better if these guys were in there? Yeah. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'm Brian. This is Main Street Moments. I'll see you next time.